Okay, what's up guys? So today we're out here again with your boy Isaac Punts on Isaac actually punting, and today I'm going to go over pretty much the main reason why you're not hitting a 5.0. It's an easy concept, okay? It's nothing too hard. This is the main reason I see for most guys. If you're squatting 275 plus, you should probably be hitting 5.0s. So if you're not, it's likely because of one of these couple of reasons, but I'm really going to get down to one big point. The first one, low-hanging fruit, your drop is too low. I'm going to show you two different punts. This is going to be just the easy gimme, okay? One of them I'm going to keep my drop low, the other I'm going to raise it a little bit, and you'll be able to see the difference. When my drop is low, watch this. I can hit a nice driver that was 50 yards off a miss hit, but as you can tell, probably lacking in the hang time department. Shout out to your boy Hang Time. So if you want to get a little bit more, all you're gonna do, raise your drop up a little bit, and you'll see that without having to make any form changes, all of a sudden I'm hitting better hang times. Yes, that was only 46 yards, but the hang time was significantly better, probably forced a fair catch. Now I'm not gonna have to go make a tackle because some guy caught it and sprinted down the sideline. The next thing, and probably the most important thing, if you raise your drop and your drop's already at a nice level between your belly button and your nipples, pretty much what you're gonna wanna do then is make sure no part of your body is stacked. So essentially what that means is if I'm gonna power lift, I'm going from this unstacked position up here, restacking everything, right? To create the maximum chain I can. Posterior chain is your glute, your hamstrings, your calf. I'm engaging all of them. That's how you can get those powerful lifts and Olympic lift and do all sorts of crazy stuff with the weights. We're trying to do crazy stuff with some balls. Don't tell your mom I said that, but pretty much all that we're gonna do is make sure that as we're doing this, we don't wanna have anything stacked initially because the body position we're trying to create is one angled back because we are throwing our hips up, right? In a power lift, we're throwing our hips forward so everything can be stacked like this because we drive down. To throw our hips up, if we want to create that same drive and get that same power, it's a really easy concept. You want to just make sure nothing is stacked this way. So you want everything kind of lean back. Example, if I go to hit a ball and my left knee is stacked over my left ankle, even if my hips are back and angled up, as that power drives into the ground, I'm not going to be able to activate my hamstring to keep it in place. All it's going to be able to activate is my quad pushing me forward, and I'm going to lose a lot of hang time. Here's an example. Once again, ends up being a pretty good ball on a good line. Now let's see what happens if I keep everything stacked. I'm using a very moderate level of power here. I'm not trying to smoke anything, just to prove a point. So let's see what happens when I keep everything unstacked. There, you can tell it just rocketed off my foot in a completely different level of power possible. That's because all of a sudden now, instead of losing power into this left knee as it gives and I try to swing, everything's locked in. Every bit of momentum I created on steps 1 and 2 is now being utilized into my swing. So some things to keep in mind when you're doing this. Make sure this left knee stays locked, right? Because if we go and we plant like this, it's all well and good. If we get to right here as we're swinging, we've now unstacked ourselves and destroyed our base, and we're not gonna be able to really, you know, smoke footballs. So for the last couple balls, I'm gonna do a couple more demos, do some self-diagnosis, so if I do something wrong, I'll tell you guys about it, and I'm gonna try to hit some, you know what I mean, some dingers. So let's see what I can do here. Unstacking everything. About 39 yards, wasn't perfect, but you can see the trajectory it gets off my foot, the line that ball travels on is all gonna stay good. If you could tell on that one, I kept my drop up, ended up stacking my knee and my foot coming off that plant foot as I swung. Lost a lot of contact. Also, another thing it's gonna do is now your body is gonna be moving as you swing. It makes hitting a turnover actually a lot harder than you guys think. When I was planting like this and swinging here at UNC Pembroke, I had to be in rhythm every single day to hit consistent turnovers. I was able to do it. Obviously, I became an All-American. Now it's way easier if I just plant because now there's only one swinging target. It just makes it easier. I know when I'm doing it wrong because I'm mishitting a lot more. Got a good little height right there. A little bit shorter. I feel like I'm kind of trying to swing for the fences here. It's only about 43 yards. It might have broken into the 5 territory. That was a beauty, bro. It was only 45. Cut it off my toe a little bit, but that's what I'm trying to say is I'm not really swinging at these all that hard. That was a 45. That was probably in the 5s. I don't know for sure. It was a good hit. It could be fluid and smooth. Beautiful. Nice little 46 half turn. Exactly what we want to see. So there you go. The reasons why you're not hitting a 5-0, right there. They're laid out in front of you. Go out, hit a 5-0. Comment if you actually end up doing it using this technique. I promise you it works. This is what I've been working on for like months, okay? Make sure you hold on to your drop. A lot of guys that stack, they like to release early and just swing at it. Hold on to your drop, all right? You're gonna have so much more time to just rip up into it. Last ball of the day, good or bad. But as always, I hope you guys are having an amazing day. And peace be with this ball, because it's going back to its heavenly Father above.